try to follow through on what I tell other people to do. I try to do the same thing for myself. And today we are talking about self-care, hence why I'm at the park. Although I need to zip up a little bit. So, a few months ago, I watched a masterclass by Robin, and one of the she had was make your mess your message. And I realized how we start taking the secrets out of the box, how we start looking at ourselves realistically, looking at everybody else realistically, and not getting in the place where we are running and hiding and fighting, but instead of a place where we are getting the things that we need, like me being at the park today. We're getting the things that we need, so we're able to try to help other people get what they need. Right now, we're in a time of high stress. Everybody is feeling it. They're freaking out. I'm even working with women who stress level right now is around people wearing masks or not because they're immunocompromised and they're afraid to go out. There's all sorts of fears and tensions go up. And in times like this, we go back to our scariest memories. In the middle of a pandemic, we are in the middle of the unknown. And we remember the last time that we were in the middle of the unknown. And usually we were small, and usually it was very, very bad because we didn't know how to handle it. Our brains weren't developed enough. And, we were a less evolved version of our society. If you've noticed, our society has evolved in many. A second. All right. Okay. So, our society has been evolving, and people have been looking at themselves and doing self-reflecting and becoming bigger versions of themselves, but not everybody has. Other people have struggled. This is a time when mental health issues and depression and anxiety and old memories are coming to the surface for everybody. And it's hard for people to get the grounding that they need in order to work through them. Instead, what we do is we blame the people around us, and we get trapped in the idea that it's somebody else's fault, that our hurt and our pain is something that we don't have any control over. Trauma is when something happens to us that's unexpected, that we don't feel we have any control over, and that we don't have anyone to help us process through. And in the middle of a pandemic, that's what's happening to everybody. Everyone is reliving their deepest trauma. So it's more important than ever that we make good choices. And in the past, maybe we saw or was role model to us, or maybe we figured it out on our own when we were kids, how to run, how to hide, how to fight, how to cope, how to people please, how to put our blinders on, how to ignore what's going on. But all of those things leave us in a place of overwhelm and stress. They may help us get through a hard situation, but on the other side, we're going to have trauma. Now, a couple days ago, I was talking about the pandemic of grief, and that's what we're going through, and that's what we're going to be going through for many years, because right now, everybody is going into their survival modes. Everybody is. And if we recognize that and we realize that we need to take care of our own wounds, and we have to take care of our own needs and our own body and our own self and our own mental health, we're able to try to stay as balanced as we possibly can. Because everyone has narcissism in them. Every single person has narcissism. And because of that, when stress is present, it dials up to a high degree. And the deeper someone's trauma, the bigger they may express it. So now's the time that I need you to get out to the parks. Now's the time I need you to go barefoot in the grass. I need you to take baths. I need you to get your nails done. I need you to do deep breathing. I need you to do yoga. We all need us, everybody who's listening and watching, to do a really good job of taking care of ourselves, because not everybody has these resources or these tools to take care of ourselves, and it's foolish not to. It's foolish not to do everything that you can to stay in a level place. And on the other side of this, we will pick the pieces back up, because what happens is when things blow up, it gives us an opportunity to get rid of what doesn't work and to take the pieces that are left and put them back together in a new way. This is a time for change. And one of the things you can be working on so you're ready for that change is making sure that you're in as good and healthy of a space as you can, because we're all struggling. Everybody's in the midst, in the depths of their memories. So it's time. It's time to make the choice to be good to yourself. And when you're good to yourself, you will start to see other changes in your life too. Okay, so hang in there. We're all in this together. And I hope you have a great weekend. And make sure you do a lot of things that make you feel good, like hang out in the park. Okay? So I'll talk to you later. Thanks for being here.